Hi, I'm Trixie. It's been a couple weeks since I did a video. My life has just been a raging train wreck of cray-cray. But since it has been a while, I'm gonna do a quickie. I'm gonna pick out one very special question and answer it for you. Before I get to the question though, I have a very special Trixie shout out I have to give to a viewer. I had a viewer give me some very kind words that made me feel very special. Her name was Karen Fields. Now, you might be familiar with Karen. She played Judy in the movie Sleepaway Camp. She said some very kind things about Ask Trixie. She enjoyed watching some of my videos. They made her laugh. And she especially loved the little Sleepaway Camp poster I have in the background. So, thank you, Karen. I hope you get to see this video too. I don't know if I would get along with Judy though. She seems like a real pickle. She would say, "Oh, Trixie's a real carpenter's dream." Well, guess what, honey? I don't need a screw because I do that all the time. Anyway, I picked out one very good question from a whole list I got from different people recently. The question was, Trixie, if you had 60 seconds to shop in the supermarket before the apocalypse, what would you buy? See, I don't want to go cliche here. I don't want to say, oh, I'll just buy a whole bunch of Twinkies, because you know what? I'm just not a Twinkie gal. Trixie is watching her waistline, so those naughty Twinkies are a thing of the past for me. I know one thing I would buy a whole ton of right off the bat that would keep me sustained through the end of the world. Beef jerky. You know, that stuff just never goes bad. I mean, I have had beef jerky that was like 2 years past the expiration date and it was just fine. So that would be the first on my list. Okay, now I have to think of some kind of beverage that would stick around. Oh, I know, Kool-Aid packets. They take like forever to go bad. Oh, but I'd have to mix those with water though, and that might be a problem. What with the mountains crumbling into the rivers and the bodies falling from the sky, so the water might be a slight bit tainted. How about Gatorade? I know Gatorade tends to stick around because I drank one that I had in the back of my car for like 3 years. It was a little tangy, but it was okay. It was doable. You know, if it was a life or death situation, you know, I think I could manage. Okay, so the world is ending. Are we just assuming it's gonna be fire and brimstone all over the place, or is there gonna be like certain parts of the world I could go to that are having an ice age? Because frozen food does tend to stick around. I have no idea how the hell old the stuff in my freezer is. I can't even remember buying those pizza rolls, but they're still yummy to me. They're okay, they're a little odd. I think I've had them since I moved into this apartment. But, you know, again, life or death situation, I am willing to settle. As with many things in my life, Trixie is willing to settle. Medical supplies, band-aids would be nice. They'll run out eventually, but the first bunch of injuries I get when things are all falling all over the place around me, I'll be able to put my little SpongeBob band-aids on them and look all nice and cute. You know what, this question is way too hard for me. I am a terrible survivalist. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna march myself over to the magazine aisle. I'm gonna get one of those expensive special issues of the music magazines, you know, the complete guide to the career of David Bowie. And I'm gonna sit down on the shitter with my magazine and whatever happens, happens. You know what? Trixie likes to be positive. Trixie likes to look for the sunshine. So, in this event, I'm gonna make it through it okay. The world might crumble around me, but Trixie will be the victor. You know what? I've been through a lot. I am a tough cookie. I have made it through things I thought I would never survive. I made it through okay when Bobby Moynihan left Saturday Night Live. So anyway, this has been the little quickie episode of Ask Trixie. Of course, I am Trixie. If you have a question for me, leave it in the comments below. My next video is gonna be so special. I am getting out of this clustered little room here. I'm gonna be on location. I'm gonna be in a different state, and for the first time, I am going to have a co-star. But in the meantime, like I said, I have been you know who, and you all have a good day.